hello guys, welcome to this video. I will be doing my first ever mukbang or mukbang. I don't know how to pronounce it, what's new, but this style of video literally trended probably 5 years ago and I'm only just getting onto it, but it's okay. It's my very first one. So I'll be getting in my car, going to get some takeaway. Still don't know what I'm gonna get just yet, and answer some questions. I asked you guys on my Instagram, which is @lifewithkeels, if you wanna go follow me. That's usually where I'll like get my questions from. But yeah, that's today's video. Get excited. Okay. It's low-key hot and I'm wearing trackies. Like, did not think this through. But anyway. Okay, putting you guys on my phone because I literally do not know where to put my camera.
Today?
No, I'm not. Can I please get just a McChicken burger in a medium meal?
Hold on,
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. You too. She was really sweet.
straws in the bag.
Awesome. Thank you. You too. Oh my god, why is it hot? Okay. I'm gonna put you guys here. It's on an angle. Apologies. Oh my god. I'm sweating balls. So, got some Maccas. Coke. Obviously, McChicken burger, and then medium chips, show and tell. That's my order. I'm so basic. It's either like nuggets or a McChicken burger. I never eat anything else, which is really bad. But let's get into the questions since we are finally settled. Let's start with, I got a really nice question and it said, how are you? I love that. I love it so much. I feel like I'm good. I feel like I'm really content and happy with life at the moment. I don't know, I was journaling on this yesterday because I was just feeling so grateful, which I should be. I'm so blessed in life, so I have no reason not to be grateful. But I was just journaling and I was reflecting on this time last year and life is so different and I'm really grateful for how it's changed and how life is like right now. But yeah. This is really cute. I feel like we're best friends. But yeah, like this time last year, I look at my like Google Calendar and my schedule was cooked. Like we were understaffed at work, so I was like pushing in shifts when I really didn't have the time for it. Doing uni, I think it was 4 times a week. And like interior design, it was such a full-on course. Like you had to watch every single video. And whenever you were doing assignments, it genuinely took like days to complete, so I really don't miss that aspect of it. And yeah, like I just like life is really good at the moment. Obviously I still have like my down times, like I do have those moments, but I have to say overall I'm pretty good, which is really nice to say. It makes me happy that I can say I am good. But that was a really wholesome question and I love it. Embarrassing cheer/dance story. Dance is easy. Dance, when I think of embarrassing, I just think back to when I forgot my dance. I think it was like WCCD or something, and it was like states. We were doing like an Alice in Wonderland jazz. And it makes it even worse because everyone was dressed up as their characters and I was Alice. So I was at the front and we were in like a pyramid shape. We were probably like a minute close to the end, maybe even 30 seconds. And I forgot it. I think I forgot like 2 sets of 8 and I had no one to copy because we were in a diamond and I had literally had no one in my peripheral vision that I could even get a hint of what the next step was. That was my peak. Hello. It was just really embarrassing and like how could I not cry after that? I literally just forgot the dance in front of a whole crowd. It was not fun. And then mum cracked it at me for crying, which is fair enough. It just looks bad when your kid, well, any kid is crying after a dance, forgetting it. But then after it, we had, I don't know if it was senior jazz or open jazz, but it was like a vicious like vampire one. I've never danced so bloody good in my life. I just had to redeem myself, and let me tell you, I redeemed myself that day. And yeah, I actually think that like sparked my peak. But for cheer, I can't really think of like a moment in particular, but there was this one event that I was so embarrassed about. I'm pretty sure 95% of you guys know. My mum owned KLD, like the dance and cheer studio. There was a time where she got Gabby Butler to come over to the studio, and also Kiara Nolan. It was like a really big deal. They both came to Australia and like were visiting gyms and stuff, and mum got a hold of them and they visited our gym, which is really cool. And this was open to like all students, so like anyone could come, not just KOD students. This was in the time when like Gabby Butler always had her quiff. So mum wanted me to look like the best little cheerleader ever. She did a quiff on me and I did not like it at all. It was the worst quiff. It was like a box, didn't even look good, and I had a massive cheer bow on my head. I hated bows. Yeah, that was really embarrassing because I was seeing like all these athletes from like different gyms who were actually good cheerleaders. Like they look normal. They did their own hair, but no, my mum did my hair and I had a quiff and I just actually looked stupid. If I can find a photo, I'll put it in. But
oh my god, what is that?
That was actually so embarrassing. Like I wanted the workshop to be over because I hated my hair that much. I need to put the aircon on. Oh my god. Another question, how many times have you been to the hospital? I think I broke my arm when I was younger doing a back walkover. I was in tumbling. Let me tell the story actually. We were doing training with tumbling with like ankle weights on, and I used to hate doing back walkovers, but I got really confident at doing it with like the ankle weights on. And so I wanted to show mum. I think she just had a break from teaching and we were still in tumbling, and I was like, I want to show you my backwards walkover. And I took the weights off. I hadn't done one without the weights in a while, and my whole arm twisted. That was the first time I went to the hospital, broke my arm. And then also when I was 11 I had kidney stones, so I had to go for that. And then at Worlds I stuffed up my foot. What did I even do? It was called a Liz Frank. I like displaced 2 bones in my foot, so I had to have surgery on that twice to put a plate in, and then because it was still hurting with the plate they took it out. So that was another 2 visits, so that's 4 times. And then last year I got my wisdom teeth out, so I think I've been 5 times, which is a bit concerning because I'm only 21. But anyway, favorite couple on Love Island. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Love Island. My opinions on the couples keep changing. I have to say my favorite couple would be, I literally have like forgotten their names. Tom and Sammy, that's it. I think they're just both such attractive people and they make the best couple, and I do really like both of them, but there's some things that happened in the last few episodes that I'm like, I don't know, makes me not like you as much. I also do like Will and Jesse. Will's weird, he does give me a massive ick, but he seems sweet, and I actually really like Jesse. Ron and Lana, I love Lana, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just me, but like when you guys watch TV shows, like reality shows, do you instantly like someone because you look like them a bit? I don't know if it's just me, but in the first episode I saw Lana and I was like, I see a bit of myself in her. So I love Lana, but Ron, I did like him at the start, but then after, just when he started loving every single new bombshell that came in, it just pissed me off. And every time he speaks after that, I'm like, shut up. This sounds really bad, but he would like infuriate me when he spoke. So I don't know, if it wasn't for him I would like them too, but as an individual I think Lana would be my favorite. But for couples, probably Tom and Sammy. I don't know if you can see how hot I am. I'm actually like about to drip. I need to put the aircon on, sorry. Another question. This is one that I got a lot of and I want to address it. What's happening with your house move? And also, do you want to go into a house or apartment when you leave/move? I feel like I just like randomly dropped this on my Instagram, was just like, oh, moving vlogs, like I'm editing stuff, and everyone's like, what, you're moving? I don't want to give like too much away because I want to save it for like the moving series. To answer the question, I'm just gonna get straight to it. Dad and I are moving house. You guys would probably know, but my brother and sister have moved out of home, so it's just Dad and I. And the house is massive. It's like 5 bedroom, double story, huge backyard. Like it is just really big for 2 of us. And from Dad's point of view, he's the one that's like maintaining the house, and it's just too much to maintain. And obviously life situations, we lost mum, and I don't want this to like sound deep, but since she passed away it doesn't feel like home. So I think it's gonna be nice for us to start a new chapter, but obviously it's gonna be really emotional leaving the house because of that aspect. And that's our family home. We've lived there for like 15 years. It's gonna be hard to move from, but pretty much Dad and I, we are moving, and we don't have a place to go to just yet, and that is due to us, we're actually moving states. But I want to keep it a secret until the moving series for you guys to find out where we're going. Some of you probably can connect the dots and know where we might be going anyway. But yeah, that's the situation. We do want a house, and the moving situation is happening very soon, but it's just Dad and I going. To answer the questions, 2 more that are quite similar to that. One question was, what are you most excited about moving states? I'm excited just for a fresh start. I don't know, I'm really craving it, and because this has been on the cards for so long, I feel like I've been waiting for this moment. Like it's always been talk about moving for a few years, so I feel like now that it's happening, I just feel like I'm gonna have a brand new start. Like I'm gonna start a new job, whether it's like a full-time job or casual. I'm gonna have a new job, new house, new environment, new friends. That's something I'm a little bit not concerned about. I know I'll like meet people, but like actually having good friendships like I do in Melbourne. Like I have some really good friends here, and I'm so lucky for that. I think to answer the question, I'm just excited for a fresh start and just to learn more about myself and the experience. Obviously the lifestyle is literally the main reason why we're moving. We just want to experience that type of living. I am really excited for the lifestyle. I smashed those chips. The other question that was pretty similar was, how are you feeling about moving interstate? It's really weird because I'm not the type of person to have like really strong feelings about something. Like I never get to the point where I'm so against something or so for it. Like, I'm always pretty in between. I don't know, I'm just not very opinionated in that way, I don't think, but I feel pretty good about it. It's gonna be hard moving away from like family and friends because I have such a good network around me, but I'm determined to be coming down like every few months. I just really hope I can settle in and it feels like home and it's not like a holiday all the time. I just hope it feels like the right decision, but I'm sure we'll make it work. If it's meant to be, it'll be. I don't know, it hasn't hit me. I feel a little bit nervous, but I'm also am excited about it. Another question I got was, will you ever do regular workout vids for us? I don't know. I feel wrong doing workout vids because like, who am I to post a workout video when I'm literally not qualified in any way at all? But like, it would be a bit of fun because fitness is a big part of my life at the moment. I think it's a nice replacement from cheer and dance, so I feel like that's why I'm still like really committed to it, and I don't think I'd ever like quit on it. And maybe if I see like some growth and like improvements, maybe I might share some stuff, but for now, maybe not. I'm still a little bit nervous in the gym, not gonna lie, but I don't know, that might happen one day, who knows. I love this question. What are your main goals for this year, any aspect of life? With my goals every year, I like to break it down into like categories of like career, social, health, finance. I can't really remember, but I always like break it down into categories, so I'm like really focused on something for each like part of my life. For fitness, obviously there's like a body image that I really want to like work for, and then I also have like some PVs I want to try and hit in the gym, just as like an actual benchmark for me to achieve, not really like a subjective goal. Finance, I obviously have a certain number I want to like get into my bank account. I don't know, I don't want to be too strict on myself. Like, I'm young and I just want to enjoy it. I'm pretty responsible with my money and I do save. I don't know, I don't want to restrict myself and be like, oh, I need to have this amount in my savings at the end of the year and not have fun and go on holidays with my friends and stuff. So I'm not too stressed about that, but obviously I just want to save a certain amount. Career, I want to get a full-time job. I want to get my first ever full-time job. I really don't mind at this point what it's in, if it's in interior design or something similar, or just anything in the industry of like housing. I really don't care. Even social media, actually that's a goal I really want to achieve. I really want to make an income from social media, whether that's like YouTube or like working with brands on Instagram and TikTok. Like, I've always had a flair for it, and I was always that kid that was watching YouTube at a really young age. And like, even when brand trips became a thing, when I remember in particular there was this brand trip that Tammy Hembro and like Ashley Bynes went on. I think it was like a benefit trip to like Bora Bora or something, and I remember screenshotting all of their Instagram posts because I was so jealous. And I don't know, ever since then I just loved what they were doing with life, and I just had an obsession with like following them. And I've always been so into like my Instagram with like influencers and just like following people and knowing the ins and outs of people that I admire. What else? Friendships. I want to make some good friends in the new state that we're moving to. That would be really nice to have some good friendships there, but then obviously just maintain the really good ones I've got at home. I genuinely have such a good bunch of people around me. I don't really have a goal for relationships. I really don't care about that. Very happy staying single and just focusing on me and having so much time to myself. It's actually really good. I see my friends who have boyfriends and like, they're just so flat out with life, and I'm like, I cannot fit that in. I'm sorry. He can wait. I am having me time. I love my me time. So that's not really a goal. It's mainly friendships is a big one for the like relationship category. I'd say those are my main ones. I'd say fitness, making social media like an income from it, and then like getting a full-time job. I'd say they're my big ones. I feel like I've spoken so much and I really don't want this video to go on for absolute years. So I think I might wrap it up for now. I answered everything that you guys asked me and a few little extra ones in there. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like leave a comment, let me know. I can always do another one and fill in you guys with like other questions that you might have. Not that I'm that interesting to ask questions from, but it's always fun to have a little chit chat and just like have a chatty video on in the background of whatever you're doing. I feel like it's just nice and wholesome. Also follow my Instagram. I also have TikTok now at Life with Keels, and TikTok has an underscore at the end of it. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed for all the new videos to come. I have about 4 moving videos ready for when the time is right. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you so much who always watch my videos. Genuinely means the world to me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.